So here, before the boomer, we had the silent generation. Generation that was a bit quiet. If you remember when we were growing up, our grandfather would sit somewhere, under a stool, under a shade, talking to nobody and dozing off. Was it only my grandfather or your grandfather would also do the same? Then there was the greatest generation that their work was war. If you found your great-grandfather or great-grandmother, those of us who were privileged to meet them, walikuwa wanatufukuza sana. Do you remember? They would throw something and then you wonder, Shosho, you want to kill me? Because that generation was for war. They are the people who did the First World War. So there is always an impact with generations. Now this is the boomer. The boomers are our mothers, the millennials, isn't it? And what they did most, respectively, you gave us many siblings. Yes, that is why you're called the baby boomers. Majority of us, we've grown in families where we are 10, 12, 14 from the same mom, isn't it? But us who are raising one or two, we are not really doing a good job in comparison to the baby boomers. Then we have the Gen X. The Gen X are currently the CEOs in the offices. These are the people who do not think twice when they are sending us the firing letter. They even have lunch with us and they send us home feeling nothing. We will look at that generation, not you. I've said generation, not you specifically. Then we have us, the millennials. The millennials, we are changing a bit. Oh, Gen Z. Hakuna millennial? Hakuna millennial? We are the people who grew up waiting for the world to end in the year 2000. Ama? And we are the people who grew up waiting for the computers to crash, the millennial. And I remember in my village, there are people who went to a place called Zayuni. When will it happen? I'm the one who comes from a funny village. You know, I grew up a Corino, so maybe my village ikona issues. So now these are the millennials. Now the millennials, we are the upcoming leaders. Unfortunately, we do not love each other so much. We have a crab mentality of bringing each other down even in the workplaces. And what caused that? Our education system taught us competition. It was either you become position 1 or position 1. You could even be beaten for your brother beating you in school. Now, what kind of sense was that? You could be beaten because your cousin was ahead of you in school. Why did you do that to us, the boomers?
To encourage you to be active.
No, do not defend poor parenting. Oh no, respectfully. Yes. So that's us, the millennials. Then from the millennials, now we have the Gen Zs. The ones who tell us, "Hii job ni kama imeboeka sitakuja kesho." Or they ghost us. Mbona mnatu ghost?
Mental awareness.
Mental awareness, yes. If you plan anything with the Gen Z, ujapaga until they confirm that they are coming. So there is something that we need to pass on from that generation all the way to here. Here comes the Alpha generation. The Alpha generation are so self-aware. They are so self-aware, and I can even give a practical case study. Gabriel, could you give me that book? You know, when we talk about self-awareness, this is Leslie. At the age of
11.
At the age of 11, she has documented her healing journey. Some of us, hata ukiitishwa picha ya graduation, hauna. She has the entire journey, the digital natives. And they are amazing mentors. I can tell you because I've been mentored by my daughter who is 12 years old.